Tonight, we hear from the man behind the camera of that viral video involving Melissa Click. You'll remember yesterday I spoke with Click for her first ever TV interview after the controversy. The student filming the clash is Mark Scheerbecker. Tonight, his reaction to the interview.
I would slow things down. I would have a more respectful conversation with that person who approached me.
I saw some sincerity. It was a very candid interview.
But Mark Scheerbecker isn't completely satisfied with what Click had to say.
I think she did hold her tongue in a few places. I'd like her to be bold, just to say what she actually thinks.
He suggests she held back a lot of details about what actually happened that day.
A scrum of reporters came up to her and asked for an interview, and she turned them down and laid hands on this man's camera. If she's going to continue with the narrative that this was just between me and her...
You need to get out.
I actually don't.
All right.
That's not at all true.
Following the scuffle, Scheerbecker tells me he directed a lot of his anger toward Click, but now he's changing his tone.
This isn't a Melissa Click issue. She's a small part of a systemic problem on campuses around the nation where free speech is being attacked.
I don't think it's healthy for me to look at every meme and every hateful statement.
He suggests educating people on the First Amendment would be more productive than directing hate at one person.
For my own mental health, I've tried to stay away from the ugly stuff.
And she doesn't need to be made an example of. She's already suffered.
When I asked Scheerbecker about whether or not he thinks Click should be able to keep her job, he told me he thinks that's up to the administration to decide. And we also reached out to Jonathan Butler, who said he was not available for an interview and referred us to Concerned Student 1950. We reached out to the group and haven't heard anything back.